I'm taking you behind the scenes of what it's like to be a celebrity bridal stylist. This is Yvette Nicole Brown, the one and only, giving everybody hope that love can be found no matter your age. We filmed with Entertainment Tonight back in November, showing them certain styles that she considered for wedding day, but ultimately did not go with. Fast forward to the night before wedding, I'm picking up her dress, showing up on site the day of the wedding, doing a site tour just so that we could see the flow of the day with Yvette's outfit changes. I'm with Ronnie, Yvette's stylist, and here's Eddie Zaratian did the design and florals, and then it was back to the room to get all the pieces ready, steamed for photos before getting Yvette dressed. We did steam everything prior to arriving on site. However, in transit, things do get wrinkled and require touch-ups. It had a lot of florals on the dress, so just smoothing out the florals. Then it was time to do the veil. Pro tip on veils, the material tool on a veil always has a little bit of a wrinkle, so no matter how hard you try to get all the wrinkles out, they never fully come out. Don't drive yourself crazy over it. Then it was time to pick which bouquet that Eddie made Yvette went with the dress best. And here's the detail of this beautiful custom handmade hanger that I used to hang Yvette's dress on. And that's Reem from Photos by Reem. And he's capturing all the details before getting Yvette in the dress. On wedding day, I work with the photographer to merchandise everything so that it looks flawless for photos. All hands on deck. We have Beth on makeup, Gabrielle on hair, and I'm putting on Yvette's Maria Elena headpieces, earrings to get her ready for these get ready shots with Reem. The mirror, earrings, and headpieces all by Maria Elena Headpieces. While Yvette was taking these photos, it was time for me to go get dressed for the evening. And then it was time to get Yvette dressed. In her custom Ines de Santo dress, lots of buttons. Pro tip, if you have a lot of buttons on your wedding dress for wedding day, leave extra time to get ready. Here we are doing the interview with Entertainment Tonight prior to her first look to her groom, Tony. And here is the first look. We did it without the veil, just her custom Ines de Santo dress. After the first look, it was time to get her veil on and walk down to the ceremony space. Her veil was also custom by Ines de Santo. Here we are getting her ready to make her way down the aisle, and off she goes to marry the love of her life. And here I am racing down to meet Yvette at the altar so that we can fix her dress and make sure she looks absolutely flawless. As she met Tony at the altar, there was a surprise. None of us knew what was about to happen next. This is Yvette's father, who is currently in a home and was not intended to be at the wedding. And her husband surprised her with her father's presence. It was so emotional and not a dry eye in the house. This is it. They're married. After the ceremony, it was straight off to Entertainment Tonight interview to talk about and break down the surprise that just happened. Also, just the amazing romantic love story that they have and ceremony. And then we said bye to her father. It was time for him to go home and continued the evening with photos. While all the guests were at cocktail hour, couples usually take photos with family and also themselves as well. So here we are capturing some moments with the couple. Then it was time to bustle Yvette's dress, and here she is coming in with her husband, dancing the night away. It was time for dinner. So we had delicious cake by Cake Studio LA. This is Yvette going back to the hotel room to change into her second dress, and that's a wrap because my job's complete.